What is the weirdest thing about conservatives?
That they don't believe in facts.
What is a woman?
What is a woman?
Yeah.
Whoever identifies as one, I guess.
But that's not what facts say.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at woke women fleeing the US. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you check out the members area down below if you are interested in getting more weekly videos, supporting the channel, that kind of thing. And let's just jump right into the video.
I live and work in Spain, making roughly 1,000 euros a month, which in America is nothing, but in Spain is more than enough to live. I only work 16 hours a week, and I'm able to afford a super nice apartment in the city center of Madrid. Food costs me 20 euros a week. My electric bill is like 30 euros a month. I don't have to worry about gas or a car payment or insurance because the public transportation system is so world class that you don't even
This is the dream they sell, as if Europe is a gigantic, cheap utopia. That's not always true.
need a car at all. Madrid is like the New York of Spain, except if you were living in the city center of New York, you'd have to be making literally at least 5 grand a month, and that's extremely lowballing it. Just their way of life in general, like, is so much more relaxed and just taking time to enjoy life rather than just working constantly. They literally have a siesta in the middle of the day where they take 3 hours to go nap or go to a coffee shop to hang out with friends. Like, the American mind cannot fathom. It's just crazy to me because, like, you've been told growing up your whole life that America is the best country in the world. That's just so far from the truth. And it's like very obvious how much worse it is now that I've gotten out.
She is obviously lying. The cost of living in a city like Madrid is way higher than what she's saying.
Stop thinking about how grass lawns are racist and like based in white supremacy. If that doesn't make sense, that's okay, I guess. It seems really obvious to me. It's really upsetting. Bring back weeds. Bring back clover yards. Look, can anything just be okay in its natural state, or do we just have to whitewash everything, make it a competition, and use it as a sign of your worth as a human being in society? Like, can we just have weeds?
In other words, someone told her that she had to mow her front yard, and she doesn't want to do that.
What right do men have that women don't?
You don't have an answer because there's literally no answer. Do you know what the laws are? Do you know our amendments? Anything?
When did women get the right to vote?
She doesn't know.
I feel like I feel like
not answering.
I feel like I feel like the questions have been targeted right here this whole podcast.
It's a known fact. Women in the West have significantly more rights than men. They are not victims.
Because you don't answer questions.
Do you want to answer the question though?
No.
Because she doesn't know the answer.
Just so I can move it on. Just bullet point 1, 2, 3 things. What are the rights that men have that women don't? Bullet point it. In literally 10 seconds, we can move on. Just bullet point it.
Or one.
Wait, just let her talk. Bullet point it.
One eternity later.
This is why she doesn't like men and why she dates women, because only women will put up with this kind of bratty attitude. No man in his right mind is ever going to put up with it.
Of course, she can't name anything. She's just repeating what other people told her to say.
America, please get me out of this place. I'm tired. I'm losing my shit. Tired. I'm fucking 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 tired.
No country in their right mind would ever grant a visa to a woman who throws temper tantrums. Like, what is that?
Y'all, what in the white supremacy is going on here? Like, I need y'all to see how big this is. Like, do you see this? Hold on. Yeah, I have to walk around this whole thing so that you can see it. Hold on. Hi.
Hello, reporting live. So, you know, you really have to walk. My feet are moving because you have to walk around the whole thing to actually capture this entire white supremacist, like, monument. Like, you have to go. I just did a circle for you all. Cool.
You have to lead an extremely privileged life if the only thing that offends you is a statue.
No one is illegal on stolen land. So take your get all the illegals out of the country bullshit and shove it up your ass. These are made up lines on the earth.
If that's the case, she should give up her home. After all, she's living on stolen land, isn't she?
These women who were murdered by illegal aliens.
Have you considered not yourself on campus?
Your voice confused me, I'll be honest. That was a shocker. That was a shocker. What are your pronouns?
None of your business?
Those are new. I've never heard of that one before. How do I use those?
I don't know. Use Google. Google's free.
Okay, very cool. Well, I can't Google your pronouns, so I'll work on that though. What do you think about the college Republican signs of all the women who were murdered by illegal aliens?
I think I don't have to talk to you.
No, you definitely don't. That's why it was a question.
So many of these people are smug, but they're only smug because they know that they are wrong.
And so why do you want to kick ICE to the curb? You're shaking. Are you okay? Get her. Get his hands. Get his hands.
With the hands.
Conversation's not that scary. I'm not here to scare you. I'm not here to...
They have no opinions on anything. They are just told what to think and what to say.
See, I'm a furry Therian and otherkin. Therian is basically like mythical creatures and birds. It's more of the aerial type of creatures.
That's otherkin.
No, otherkin is mythical creatures.
I'm kind of Therian because I bark. I can do that stuff. I won't.
A lot of these people are just looking for attention. That's why they adopt this lunacy in the first place.
We're getting ready to get the heck out of the United States, and this is our last day in Nashville. And over the weekend, we had a goodbye party and say goodbye to all of our friends. And then today is the last day my daughter is going to see her best friend. And I said goodbye to her parents.
She hates the US so much she wants to leave, yet she's crying that she's leaving. Hilarious.
Okay, I'm making this video. If you saw my last video, I might be repeating some same points. My brain is absolutely fried from all of this. And I just want to give some direction and try to figure out what we're going to do next, because I can't stay here anymore. I'm terrified of the political and social climate of America. I can't afford anything.
If she chooses to move to Europe or Canada, it's going to be more of the same for her, honestly.
Not to mention I'm not married, and even if, because I do have a fiance, even if we did plan to get married, we would not do it in the States. I don't want my marriage recognized by the federal government in the US or the government in the US in general. But I did want to make this video kind of explaining like what my next steps are and kind of going over a couple of other things that I feel are not helpful and a couple of things that I feel are.
If two foreigners get married on foreign soil, that doesn't magically make them citizens. I don't think that's how that works.
They say post the real shit, so here's the real shit. I am leaving this country, the United States, in 213 days. My son and I are moving there, and I am spending day after day researching schools, where to live, how to afford this, visas, taxes, everything. And I'm angry. I'm angry because I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to leave this place.
Nobody is forcing her to leave the US. She's making a dramatic choice to uproot the life of her and her child simply because of politics.
I shouldn't have to walk away from everything I know. But my son got death threats in school recently. And we know what that can escalate to, and of course the schools aren't handling it the way they should. Between looking for jobs for, month after month after month, with everything that's going on, with what they're doing to immigrants, with what we are doing to other countries.
Far too many people hinge their entire identities on their political ideologies, which is just a dumb thing to do, especially with how emotional these people get on the subject.
I can't be here anymore. I can't breathe here. I am sitting here, though, worried because I've got 2 other kids who are in college here, and they're not ready to leave. And I want to make sure that I've got a place where they can make a soft landing if they need to get out. I'm dealing with all of this, and none of us should have to. And I know that there are people that can't leave, and I'm sorry.
Fleeing the country isn't going to solve a thing. She's going to take the stress and the baggage with her no matter where she actually goes.
I am. That doesn't mean you get angry at those who can. I also empathize with the countries that are being inundated with immigrants. I am sorry. But I grew up in an immigrant-heavy city. I loved it. I loved the diversity and everything. I'm not trying to ask anyone to assimilate to me. Okay, I am moving and I expect to fully have to assimilate into that culture as much as I possibly can.
That's one thing a lot of these people don't understand. If you're going to try and live abroad, you are obligated to assimilate into their culture. It's going to be impossible for them to actually do that, it seems.
But for 1 second, understand why people are leaving. This isn't just like a gimmicky thing. I'm not just leaving because ooh, Spain's cool. I mean, it is, and it's beautiful. But that's not it. We're literally escaping fascism. And you're not here, and I know you're not privy to everything that people are going through here. And we can talk about that on other videos.
In other words, she's leaving an expensive country to live in another expensive country where she will be subject to laws that are going to be more harsh than America. Not a smart plan.
But I am just telling you, this is becoming an absolutely inhospitable place for people. And it's time to go. But oh my gosh, I shouldn't have to. And this is so freaking hard. And I haven't even really started yet. I guess I have, but I haven't. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling. But if you want real, this was real.
Moving to another country is not a permanent solution, especially when those countries have strict laws when it comes to residency visas. She is not prepared for any of it, I don't think.
Simplemente soy una persona normal, un humano funcional, vivo mi vida como un humano normal, simplemente tengo esos momentos particulares en los que soy un perro.
If this is happening in Argentina, then it doesn't matter where people go, the mess follows them.
I wouldn't be surprised if you got like Charlie Kirk.
What's your body count?
Probably like 100.
Okay, hold on. You said you got involved with an older guy. You were together for 2 months, and the first night you guys hooked up, what happened?
We may have did a little too many drugs, and I got knocked up. I decided to have an abortion because I didn't want to have a kid.
What about the STD?
Oh yeah, so that's a crazy...
Getting infected because of bedroom fun isn't a crazy story. It's actually just kind of gross, honestly.
Crazy story. So imagine getting knocked up and then you also get chlamydia from the guy. That's all that happened. That's just like normal. I'm sure you've had chlamydia.
Should a guy pay if he takes you on a date?
Yes.
You expect men to pay for dates, do chivalrous stuff. I would just point out, you're not a lady. You don't deserve it. You're an active worker. You do fans. You do hardcore. There's a photo on your Instagram of 2 glass plugs smushed into your face. You've had at least 1 admitted STD, 1 abortion, and you do.
The sad part is that's just the disasters that we know about. She's probably hiding more than that.
Drugs. If a man should be chivalrous, the woman should be virtuous. You don't deserve it. Here's your red card. Red card for you. Kindly asking you to get up and leave.
This is Sparta! You make your money off of trolling women, and you're transphobic, and you're racist. I wouldn't be surprised if you got like Charlie Kirk. Ciao.
Wishing that level of harm on someone simply because they call you out is just unreal.
Nazis are motherfuckers!
him your sign?
That's a little kid at an anti-fascism protest in London holding a sign that says,
F off Nazis, F off Nazis. Hate speech breeds actions of hate, right?
So to be fair though, this says F off Nazis. Do you think there's a bit of a double
You can't escape this lunacy. People like this are all over the planet. It's insane.
As a people, as humanity, we've only got one world. Racism exists. I've had some of it myself growing up, and it seems to be getting worse again.
This is Britain. This is where we want to be. Look on that side. All basically white men and women standing together, being racist together.
Tell me how they're fascists. Can you explain?
I don't really want to talk to him.
Why is that?
Because I don't want to talk.
These people are uninformed and they can't even explain why they believe what they believe in the first place.
Why?
Because I have no reason and you should stop interviewing.
You seem a little untrustworthy.
Why is that? Just
news in general, like.
I'm a guy with a YouTube channel.
Right.
All right. Can I see what this is? The Socialist Workers' Party?
I'm trying to pull people away from the far right.
Okay.
Trying to mobilize the side against Tommy Robinson.
Why are you here, Roshi? What do you feel about Tommy Robinson? I want to eat him. He is a big fat dick. He wants to eat him because he's a big fat dick.
It's horrifying how women like this think this is an appropriate way to raise their own children. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.